The best of the week. Welcome back to sports, everyone. I'm Chaz Mespin. Last week in sports around the desert Southwest, it's been crazy, so let's jump into the best plays of the week on a Wednesday. Coming in at number 5, Ozzy Ortiz lines one out into the corner in left field. That's going to be down for extra bases and rolls all the way to the wall. Ortiz books it around second base. His helmet flies off on his way to third, but he is safe for a triple. At number 4, Gila Ridge's Caleb Rosado with a big strikeout in his complete game shutout against their arch rivals Cibola. On to number 3, Grant Nelson for Alabama. The vicious dunk over the 7'2" Donovan Clingan. Oof, that's an absolute poster. On to number 2, Yuma Catholic's Mickey Fox strikes out the side in their big win over Parker. And the Shamrocks are absolutely cruising this season. And at number 1, AWC softball, Yavapai hits a rocket right up the middle, but how about the snag from Liliana Vigil-Herman to end the inning? That for sure would have been a hit and driven in runs. One more look at this one. How about that reaction time? Also, guys, remember you can submit your plays to be featured to me via Instagram or X to @ChazMessman. It was Law Enforcement Appreciation Night at Ed West Memorial Field, where local officers were honored by throwing out the first pitch ahead of Brawley taking on the Central Spartans. Top of the first inning, Tavo Alvarez at the plate, and he grounds one right down the left field line. That's going to go all the way into the corner, and Alvarez is going to have a stand-up double. However, the Spartans, they just could not cash in on that hit. Bottom of the first inning, runner on third base. Rain Reeves lines one out into right field. Angel Solano is there to make the catch, but Tanner Courier scores to give the Wildcats the 1-0 lead. Top of the second, bases loaded. Freddie Terrazas chops one over to short. Courier makes the play at short, but Nico Viesca scores to tie the game at 1. The very next at-bat, Reeves on the mound, and his pitch is in the dirt. It gets past Tate Priest. Solano capitalizes on it and gives Central the 2-1 lead. Bottom of the second, runner on third. Matt Gutierrez smacks a base hit the other way. Priest will come in to score, and Brawley ties the game at 2. Later in the inning, Courier now at the plate, and he's going to lay down a perfect bunt. Gutierrez scores, and the Wildcats take the lead 3-2. Then a few at-bats later, Alvarez is going to throw it in the dirt. Thomas Spears will score. Brawley tacks on another one, and they would not lose that lead as the Wildcats go on to take this one 5-2. Over to South Yuma County, San Luis Sidewinders welcoming in the Gila Ridge Hawks, riding a 3-game win streak coming into this game. Starting off in the top of the third inning, game tied at 1. Elijah Jean at the plate with runners on first and second, and he bloops that one into third. It's dropped. The base runner moves up, and because of the infield fly rule, Jan is ruled out. Runners that were already on, however, allowed to advance. Because this one fell near the baseline, little baseball 101 action there for you. And that rule would end up costing the Sidewinders because in the next at-bat, Landon Espinoza sends it over to short, but the infield hit just too fast as the ball goes off the glove and rolls into the outfield. 2 runs will score for Gila Ridge as they take a 3-1 lead. To the bottom half of the inning, Caleb Rosado, you saw him in top place. He was on the mound tonight for the Hawks. He leads off the frame by giving up a walk, so someone quickly on for San Luis. Guillermo Morales Molina at the dish next, and he drops a perfect bunt down the first baseline. The runner was on, advances into scoring position. The Sidewinders are creating an answer. Well, after 2 outs and runners on first and third, Rosado is able to get a pop fly from Juan Pablo Chavez that would end the inning. However, it'd be the Sidewinders that actually come back to win this one. They snap Gila Ridge's win streak as the Sidewinders take this one 6-5. These two teams meet again tomorrow at Gila Ridge. Also today, reports coming out that the Arizona Coyotes could be moving up to Utah. This comes as a contingency plan in case the Coyotes owner, Alex Morelos, is unable to build his plan to build a new arena in Phoenix falls through. The league's plan is to sell the team over to the Utah Jazz, Ryan and Ashley Smith, their owners, and send them up to Salt Lake City. Something to monitor in the coming months, but for now, that's all we have time for in sports.